Meta just made it a whole lot easier to get more leads for your business and better quality leads using metaforms. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how you can create one for your business and how to structure your lead campaign and attach this form, and most importantly, how to properly test it. Hi, my name is June, and I help businesses scale using AI-powered marketing automations. If first time mo marinig sa metaforms, this is a new tool that you can use within Facebook ad campaign to allow you to get leads effectively without having to build a landing page. Yes, tama. No more landing pages. So if you're an entrepreneur running an agency or a professional in the service industry and you want to run an efficient ad campaign, then this video is for you. Wag na natin patagalin, let's start building. First, navigate to your business portfolio page by going to business.facebook.com. Before we start creating our campaign, let's first create the form that we will attach to that lead campaign. To do this, click on All Tools and navigate to Instant Forms under the Advertise category. Click on Create Form in the upper right corner and we'll begin setting up a new form. For the form name, you can choose your own. I will name this Real Estate Submission and label it with a version number. For the form type, select Higher Intent to allow users to review their submission before finalizing. In the intro, you can upload an image directly or use one from your ad. For this example, I will not upload a new image. Moving to the greeting section, for the headline, write something engaging like "Find your dream house." And for the description, encourage users with descriptions like "Please fill out the form below so we can better understand what you are looking for." Now onto the questions. We will ask about financial details, timeline, motivation, and any contingencies. Let's start with a question about their financial readiness. We'll ask something like, are you paying with cash or financing? I've intentionally added this identifier to let people know that there's only 4 questions they need to answer. That often helps to encourage people to finish filling out the form. Add options like cash, financing approved, financing pending approval, and so on. The second question will be about timeline. This helps us understand which of these leads are ready to buy now and help us prioritize. You can add options like ASAP, 1 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, or not sure. The third question will be about their motivation. We'll ask something like, why are you looking to buy a home now? With choices like relocating, first-time buyer, investment, and etc. This will help us in starting the conversation later when we call our leads. Remember to keep these choices short for easy setup in the automation. The last question will address contingencies affecting the purchase, such as financing approval needed, selling current home, or none. Okay, that's it. I highly recommend to include only a maximum of 4 questions to maintain a high form submission rate. After submitting the custom questions, we need to ensure that the required pre-filled questions are completed by the user. These fields are crucial for us to contact them or send further information. In the description for these leads, mention that the information submitted will be used to connect with them. Start by requesting the full name, then the email, and add another category for contact fields like the phone number, prioritizing it before the email. Once that's completed, we'll move on to setting up the privacy terms. Your privacy policy will be outlined here. This link will direct users to your terms and conditions when they click on the privacy policy link. You can attach your privacy policy from your website, or if you don't have one, redirect them to your Facebook or Instagram page. Alternatively, you could create a simple form on Canva where you can attach your terms. It's important to note that PDF files are not permitted as a link. For this example, I will link our website terms directly. You can customize the text, which by default is set to your Facebook page name, to anything you prefer. We'll leave the custom disclaimer as it is for now. For the completion headline, you can simply say thank you. Add a description that reads, "We will contact you as soon as possible." Since this lead will be added to your CRM, you or your agent can follow up directly with the leads. After the form is submitted, there will be a button allowing the users to access more information about you or your website. If you don't have a website, you can link to your Facebook page instead. For this example, I'll link to our website. Clicking this button will redirect users to the website while they await for a follow-up call. Once you're ready, simply click on Create Form, and there you have it. You've just created your first form for your business. Now let's learn about some fundamentals of advertising using Meta. Collectively, these parts are called the campaign structure, and knowing how they work together will help your ads run the way you want and reach the right people. The first level of a campaign structure is the campaign, where you'll choose an objective for your ad. An objective is your business goal, or what you want people to do when they see your ad. For example, you may want to increase traffic to your website or find the right audience that will most likely to purchase your product or service. The second level of a campaign structure is the ad set. One of the most important things you'll determine on the ad set level is your targeting strategy. You can have multiple ad sets within a single campaign, which will enable you to segment the audiences you are targeting. The third level is where you'll customize the actual creative elements of your ad. At this level, you'll determine your ad creative, including visual elements such as your copy or caption. Are you using a photo or a video? And you can also set the customization of your click to action button. Now let's head over to the Ads Manager to start creating our campaign. To access the Ads Manager, simply navigate to your business portfolio, then click on the burger icon right here. And you can access the Ads Manager from the shortcut list or go to the Advertise section and click on Ads Manager. Once you're here, the next thing you need to do is to make sure you have selected the right ad account for this campaign. Once that's selected, you can start creating your campaign by clicking the Create button here. There are 6 objectives in the campaign: awareness, traffic, engagement, leads, app promotion, and sales. Depending on your objective, you may be required to set a destination for your ad. The destination is where people will be directed when they click your ad. You can set your destination to an external website, a mobile app, to a messenger or WhatsApp. In this example, we're going to be collecting leads from Meta going to our CRM using a metaform. To do this, we need to select leads as the campaign objective. Click Continue, and let's do a manual lead campaign setup. And click Continue. Okay, now let's add more details to customize the campaign. For the campaign name, input something indicative like real estate leads. Now, for the special ad category, since we are deploying a campaign under the housing category, we need to declare that to Meta to avoid your ad account or business portfolio being flagged or banned. Select the category from the drop-down and choose housing. We'll be running that ad in the Philippines. For the buying type, there are 2 options: auction and reservation. Once you're more familiar with how the platform works, you might explore the reservation options for more control. But for this example, we're just going to proceed with an auction. If you want to explore more options, you can set the advanced campaign budget or test different campaigns at the same time using A/B testing. For this example, we're not going to set an advanced campaign budget
and A/B testing. Once that's done, click Next to set up your ad set. Now we're going to start customizing the ad set. For the ad set name, as a best practice, include the targeted user for this ad. Let's say, for example, real estate leads in the Philippines. And for the conversion section, what you want to do here is have users submit their information using a form once they click on an ad. To do that, you'll select Instant Form, and under the Facebook page, select the page that will be attached to this ad. So in this case, it will be City Limit Realty. If this is your first time setting this up, you'll need to accept the terms. Otherwise, ensure your Facebook page is ready for lead generation. For the performance goal, you want to maximize the number of leads, and we'll just leave the cost per result goal blank. You can set your budget here and add the start and end dates for your ad. Now, Facebook has a very powerful advertising algorithm, and the longer you run the ads, the faster it will learn who the target market is. However, at the start, you can narrow it down, and usually, the best practice is to add more specific demographic information. For example, if you're selling houses, people under 18 years old won't be able to afford that. You can set the age range for those who are already working and young professionals who want to invest. You can also change the location here to target only one city, state, or province and select the gender. Once that's done, click Next. At the ad level, we'll now be adding our actual creative. First, let's customize the ad name. This can be the description of the property you're selling. In the identity section, your Facebook page is already pre-selected based on what was selected on the ad set level. You can also connect your Instagram page if you have one. In the ad setup section, you can choose between a single image or video or carousel for 2 or more scrollable media. On the ad creative section, you can add your actual creative, whether it's a photo or a video. A video generally converts better than an image. So if you have a video showcasing a property tour, that would be a better creative to use for the ad. However, for this example, I'll just upload an image. Once you've selected and uploaded the media, Meta will suggest some options on how the image should be cropped to show in all of the placements. Placements can be news feeds, stories, reels, and etc. You can follow the recommendation or leave it as is. I'll follow the recommendation to show you how it's done. Meta is now trying to optimize the creative for all placements. Once that's done, you can see a preview of the ad on the right side. Now let's start adding the primary text, headline, and also the description and call to action. The primary text is the actual copy or caption that people will see on your ad. People usually see an ad many times in a day. In marketing, we call that term impressions. To avoid creative fatigue, you can add more versions of that primary text to give people some variety every time they see your ad. In this example, I'll add 2 variations of the primary text. The headline is the text people will see beside your call to action button. In this example, let's type "Find your dream home." The description is optional. You can add it to provide more details about the ad you're running or the property you are selling, but it will not be shown in all placements. That's why it's optional. Lastly, let's set up the call to action button. Once they see the ad, we want them to sign up using a form to get their contact details. Select sign up, and then Meta will ask for the destination. Once they click on sign up, where do you want those leads to go? Since we have set up the form earlier, we want them to submit using the form. Just take note that this form is attached to the page. The page we selected at the ad set level will show all of the forms that are created and attached to that page. At the bottom, You can see more options here to track your leads to optimize conversion. You can preview the actual form on this side and how it would appear when they click on the ad. So this is our greeting message, the first question about financing, timeline, motivation, and contingencies. Once they're done answering those questions, they'll be asked to provide their information. If this information is available in their Facebook profile, all of it will be pre-filled so they don't need to type it manually. They can just click continue. Once they have submitted the information, they'll be required to review it to make sure it's correct. Once that's done, they will receive the greeting message. Then publish the campaign and wait for Meta's approval. So that's how you create a campaign and add the form to the campaign. Next, I'm going to show you how to preview your ad. For you to do that, you first need to have a Meta developer account. That may sound intimidating, but trust me, it's just a name and the application is pretty straightforward. To create an account, go to developers.facebook.com/tools/lead ads testing. I've added that link in the description below, so just click on that. Make sure you're logged in your Facebook account on a separate tab and click on Get Started. Verify your account by entering your one-time password and confirming your email, and agree to the terms. Complete the registration by selecting your role, for example, Product Manager. Once your developer account is set up, navigate back to developers.facebook.com/tools/lead ads testing URL. You should now be logged in as a developer and will see all the forms associated with your Facebook page. Note that only the pages assigned to your account will populate here. To test a form, just select the Facebook page and then the form you wish to test. Begin by deleting any existing leads from the form to ensure it is clear for a new test. Note that you can create only one lead per form for each test, which means you must delete the previous lead before starting a new test. After clearing the form, proceed with testing the form functionality. In the next module, we will explore on how to test a form attached to an ad campaign. Previewing your ad is an important step to ensure that the user receives your ad with the actual ad creative and is connected to the right form. To preview the ad, just click on the campaign and then click Edit. In the right panel, click on the Share icon dropdown and select your preview reference. I have noticed that the most accurate method is sending a notification to Facebook. However, this only works on iOS devices. Let's try this one. Once you've sent the notification, on your mobile phone, you will receive this as a notification. And just click on this, and now you're seeing the actual ads that you've run in your campaign. You can check if the copy is correct. You can also check if the creative image is accurate. And you can even try to sign up to ensure that the right form is attached and loaded properly. Now we see the form, and this is our greeting message. We just select some random answers here to the first question about financing, then timeline, then question about their motivation and contingencies, and click continue. Next is the contact information, which will be pre-filled if that information is already available in their profile. With this, it will be much faster for your leads to submit their information as they won't need to type it manually. Next is the review page. Let's slide this bar to confirm. Lastly is the confirmation page. And if I view the website, it will redirect me to the URL we set earlier, which in this example is the zagetech.com website. Now let's close this. So the ad is working properly and also the form is attached and working. Just in case you wanted to retest the submission of the form, you first need to delete the form that you have just submitted. To do that, go to developers.facebook.com and access the lead ads testing tool. From the drop-down menu, select the page that the form is currently attached to. In this case, we will select City Limit Realty. From here, you need to make sure that all the page diagnostics findings are actually enabled. You can see here that we still need to enable the Lead Access Manager for my account for this Facebook page. To do that, go back to the Meta Business Suite. Navigate to the settings through the gear icon in the lower left corner, and then navigate to Integrations. Next, select Lead Access. Click on Customize Access. Just click Confirm. Once that's done, refresh the page, and you should see the Lead Access Manager enabled. Now we can go ahead and delete the form that we have submitted earlier. First, select the form that you will be deleting. In this example, you only have one form that you've created. And then after that, delete the lead. Lead deletion has been successful. What that means is, if we go ahead and repeat the steps in previewing the ads, we'll be able to resubmit the form again.
And that's how you leverage metaforms to streamline your lead generation process. By now, you should have a good understanding of how to create a metaform, structure your lead campaign, and ensure everything is tested properly for the best results. Remember, metaforms can save you a lot of time and increase the quality of your leads by simplifying the process and keeping potential customers on Facebook, which enhances user experience and conversion rates. So thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more insights on how to use AI-powered marketing automations to scale your business. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for new uploads so you never miss out on valuable tips. If you have any questions about metaforms or want to share your success stories using this tool, drop a comment below. I love hearing from you and I'm here to help. Plus, if you think this video can help someone you know, please share it with them. So that's it for today. And remember, effective marketing doesn't have to be complicated. With tools like metaforms, you're already on your way to smarter, more efficient advertising. See you in the next video.